Today we are going to be learning how to perform a scansion on a piece of poetry. A scansion is an analysis of the meter of a poetic work. So I'm going to go through and teach you step by step how to perform this scansion. So we're going to get started. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 4 lines of Shakespearean text. Now this text comes from Hamlet's famous "to be or not to be" soliloquy, and we're going to do an example scansion on these lines of text. Now the first thing you want to do with any scansion is to count the syllables in each line. So we're going to start with the first line and we're going to count the syllables. The pangs of despise love, the law's delay. So there are 10 syllables. So what I want you to do is for every line, you would write down the number of syllables on the end. After you do that, you want to separate your line into feet. Now a foot, when you're doing a scansion, is a set of 2 syllables. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw vertical lines down between every 2 syllables. So it'll be at the pangs of despise love, the law's delay. Now that you've done that, you simply need to find the rhythm of the piece. So you want to figure out which syllables are accented and which syllables are unaccented. Mostly you can hear this out when you say it, the pangs of despise love, the law's delay. But if you're having trouble, an easy way to do this is to pick a word that is 2 syllables long and say it how you would typically say it. For example, we're going to take the word despised. When you say the word despised, you put the emphasis on the first syllable. You don't say despised, you say despised. So that means that there is an accent on the D, which you would know with the accent mark. So despised is the unaccented part. So that you put a little U on top of it. And since you have that, you can see if the rest of the meter matches this. The pangs make sense. Articles like or the are normally unaccented. So the pangs of despised love, love is accented. The law's delay. Delay is another 2-syllable word, so you can check on there. You do not say delay, you say delay with the accent on the second syllable. So, since our meter is all unaccented followed by accented, that means that this line is in iambic pentameter. It is iambic because it follows an unaccented syllable and then an accented syllable. And it's called pentameter because there are 5 feet. 10 syllables divided into 2, 5 feet. Penta or 5 for the meter. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the next line. Count the syllables, the insolence of office and the spurns. So 10. Divide that into feet. The insolence of office and the spurns. And then let's figure out the meter. When you say insolence, you accent the first and last syllables. It goes insolence, not insolence, insolence. So accent, unaccent, accent. Again, the, which really isn't accented. Of, which is a soft, unaccented word. Office, you say office, not office. So accent, unaccent. And the spurns. So once again, we have unaccented, accented, and 10 syllables, 5 feet. So this is also in iambic pentameter. So to review, to do a scansion, first you count the number of syllables and write that at the end of the line. Then you divide the line into feet, which are sets of 2 syllables. Then you determine the articulation by determining which syllables are unaccented or accented based on our normal way of speaking. And then you put the number of syllables in the line and the articulation to figure out what meter you're in. And that's it. Thank you.